You've probably heard of EMS, or electrical muscle stimulation, and its incredible potential in the fitness realm. But the big question, can EMS really help you build muscle effectively? Hello and welcome back to The Active Way. If you're looking to revolutionize your workout routine and add some serious muscle, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to unravel the science behind EMS and how it can be integrated into your training regimen to enhance muscle growth. In a previous video that you can find here, we discussed the science behind how the body adds muscle. Muscle growth is a complex process, but it's initiated by three key mechanisms: mechanical tension, muscle damage, and metabolic stress. Just a really quick overview, mechanical tension is the primary driver of contractile hypertrophy, and it occurs when muscles are subjected to weights or resistance that they're unaccustomed to. This tension signals the body to strengthen and enlarge the muscle fibers. Next up is muscle damage. That soreness that you feel after a tough workout, that's a sign of microscopic tears in your muscle fibers, and that triggers the body's repair process, which not only repairs the damage, but also enhances the size and strength of your muscles. And lastly, we have metabolic stress, which plays a crucial role in sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. When you engage in high rep, lower weight exercise, it causes a buildup of metabolites like lactate in your muscles, and that buildup is associated with that burning sensation that you get, and it's a signal for the body to adapt by increasing muscle size and endurance. So how do we achieve those three mechanisms with EMS? So with the EMS devices that we use, there's two modes for workouts that use two different frequencies. We have control over those frequencies, and they determine which type of muscle fibers are activated during your training. In the lower frequency range, the slow muscle fibers are activated, and on the higher frequency range, the fast muscle fibers are activated. This is often why we talk about the importance of the quality of the EMS device that you use. With traditional training or weight training, the different types of muscle fibers are recruited in specific order due to something that's called the Henneman's principle. This principle states that under load, the muscle fibers are recruited in the following order: slow twitch, which are the low force, fatigue resistant muscle fibers, are activated before fast twitch, which are the high force, less fatigue resistant muscle fibers. But with EMS training, the electrical impulses trigger the end plate of motor neurons, which facilitate reaching the action potential of the motor nerves. These excitations of motor neurons are transmitted to the muscle fibers via the motor end plate, where they generate muscle fiber responses. In other words, muscle contraction. Depending on the parameters of the electrical impulses that we use, so pulse frequency that we just talked about, the different types of muscle work can be imposed on the stimulated muscles. So with low frequency stimulation, that means 1 to 35 hertz, that evokes separable muscle contractions, or what we call single twitches. While the higher frequency stimulation, 35 to 100 hertz, increases the frequency, which results in constant muscle work, or what we call tetanus. So with the lower frequency, the muscle never fully contracts, but it never fully relaxes during that workouts. So this stimulates the metabolic stress that we talked about at the beginning of the video. The stimulation never shuts off for the full duration of the workout, and so you can imagine the metabolites that build up and cause that metabolic stress. So think of the most intense burn you've ever felt. That's what we're achieving in that workout in the EMS system. Then with the higher frequency, we can create extremely strong muscle contractions, even up until the point where you will lose control of the contraction and the device will take over the contraction, causing an involuntary contraction or what feels like a muscle cramp. Because of the way EMS stimulates the motor neurons directly and the level of contraction, we achieve extremely high mechanical tension, but also cause quite a bit of muscular damage. Again, two of the most important things for contractile hypertrophy. This is also the reason that we have longer recovery periods between EMS sessions than with traditional workouts. So we have direct control over the frequency of the stimulation applied to the muscle, and we can achieve all three mechanisms of hypertrophy depending on the frequency that we use during the workout. And that makes EMS really an exceptional way to add muscle. So that's the science behind EMS training and how it can work to supercharge your muscle growth journey. We covered the science, the mechanisms, and the different ways EMS can target your muscles like never before. Whether it's the intense burn from the low frequency stimulation that causes metabolic stress, or the powerful contractions of high frequency sessions leading to high mechanical tension and muscle damage, EMS training offers a unique and effective approach to building muscle. But don't forget, the quality of your EMS device matters a lot. If you don't have control over those frequencies, you don't have control over how you're building muscle. If you guys have any questions or experiences with EMS training, please drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.